In all my years as a watch enthusiast, I don't think I've ever seen metal finished quite like this. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. The watches we're looking at today come from Casio in the G-Shock Square lineup. These ones are full metal, but they have a very unique twist. Before we dig into all those details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos. The watch has a 43.5mm diameter with a 49.5mm lug-to-lug distance. It's 13mm thick and powered by the Casio Module 3539 movement. Obviously these watches come from the full metal family of the classic G-Shock Square, but these ones are called the Recrystalized, and I couldn't think of a better way to describe this unique metal finishing. Obviously there are two different variations of this beautiful watch. The first is the gold tone with that beautiful frosted finish, and of course the other is the classic steel or that silver toned. They also each have a differentiating display, so whichever you prefer, you're able to get something that will fit your own preferences. Both of these watches are fabulous and carry an $870 price tag, which is a little bit higher than we're used to seeing for the classic G-Shock Square. A lot of that comes from this amazing crystallized texture finish on the outside of the metal of both watches. This recrystallization process includes what Casio is calling a deep layer hardening process, which creates a very durable and scratch-resistant finish on the exterior of these metal watches. What that means to me is when you put your hard-earned money towards one of these watches, you're not only getting a very beautiful and unique looking gem, but you're getting a timepiece that's going to last quite a while and look as good as the day you bought it. Another fantastic feature of these watches is the Casio Tough Solar module that powers the timekeeping of these two watches. Obviously these include solar-powered timekeeping, but also have Bluetooth connectability and radio control, so this will always be accurate. These beautiful watches are limited edition timepieces celebrating the 40th anniversary as Casio as a brand. I personally appreciate that they went all out for these timepieces and don't mind the higher price tag considering what you get here. The metal finishing just looks beautiful, and I appreciate that it continues all across the bracelet, even on this deployant clasp. The build quality here is top shelf and is absolutely durable, standing up to the name of G-Shock. The caseback here is a DLC-coated stainless steel caseback, and it looks magnificent. It of course has the G-Shock 40 there in the center as a reminder of the anniversary. These watches have a beautiful backlit LED, which is very bright and easy to see in low light conditions. Even in pitch dark you can use these watches. Obviously the two different displays will show up differently when you light them up in dark conditions. The negative versus the positive display is really a matter of preference, but either way, you're going to get a highly functional readout on this beautiful digital watch. The way a full metal G-Shock wears on the wrist is a personal favorite of mine. They're very balanced, and I feel like the weight distribution between the actual watch case and the bracelet works out perfectly. It fits nicely here on my 8-inch wrist, and if you have a smaller wrist, this smaller profile watch will absolutely fit you and you can enjoy it with no problems at all. And you should, because the finishing is marvelous. Casio has truly knocked it out of the park with this duo of timepieces, and I think it's an awesome way to celebrate the original G-Shock watch from 40 years ago. Whether you prefer the gold or the silver tone, either way you're getting a fantastic timepiece and you truly can't go wrong with either one. These watches really provide something unique to the watch marketplace that I haven't seen at all. I appreciate that from the brand, and I think you should take a closer look at these watches. If you'd like to purchase one of these or any of our other watches, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.